At Saturday night's main event, Bronson freaking Reed. He joined Seth Rollins. He joined Braun Breaker. He joined Paul Heyman in this group that I don't think they have a name yet. But people just been calling them Deadly Alliance. Just because, Paul Heyman, that's his old stuff, right? It's fine. It works. So was Bronson Reed the man to join Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker? Was that a good choice? Yeah, it kind of was. Okay, why was it a good choice? Bronson Reed, the whole time, honestly, he has been a beast. He's been a beast since NXT, right? This man is a freaking beast. And honestly, why would he not be the third man? Will there be a fourth man? I don't know, but this is good. Does it make sense from a story perspective? No, because he spent the good part of his him getting hired back by Triple H. He spent a good amount of that time just tsunami splashing the crap out of Seth Rollins, right? He just was beating the crap out of Seth Rollins, and it's fine. It makes sense. This is wrestling. Okay, I'm sure they'll explain it away. I don't know how they're going to explain it away, but we need an explanation, right? We definitely need an explanation because, like I said, story-wise, it'll make a ton of sense for him to now be following Seth Rollins. Unless, Seth Rollins just beat him down or whatever. But the last time we saw him was at War Games, and he was basically helping out the Solo Sikoa's bloodline, right? He wasn't even involved with Seth Rollins at that point, right? So yeah, it's one of those things. It's definitely one of those things that I believe honestly that Bronson Reed, he's a beast. He's more, anyway, in my opinion, more of a group kind of guy. He can fit it. He fits in there. He's a great enforcer. And there is definitely nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's kind of a good thing. It's a good thing because he is now put in a group that is getting a large push. He's right there with them. He just freaking sumo splashed the crap out of CM Punk, right? He destroyed CM Punk. And I kind of liked it. I was like, okay, and it looked great. It looked fantastic. This big man, he can move. He is, in my opinion, out of the people that Triple H brought back, him and Chelsea Green, they're the two. They're the two that I think have the most potential. Chelsea Green is doing it. Bronson Reed, he was doing it till he got hurt. And I think he could continue to do his big monster thing and just hurt people, right? CM Punk, everybody crossing Seth Rollins is in trouble because he's got freaking Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed right there beside of him. I think he's in a good spot. Seth Rollins just masterminding the whole thing. Him and Paul Heyman both. But Seth Rollins clearly like the leader of this whole stable, and I'm down for it. I think it was a good choice. I may eat my words. This may end up being a bunch of nothing, but this stable right now, put Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker in some kind of tag team right now. Have them do that for a little while, and I think they would dominate. I think it'd be great. And then I know it's maybe a bit of a step back for Braun Breaker, maybe a little bit because he's. But at this time, because in a group, I think the whole point of the group is to get Seth Rollins to that world title, and why not give them the tag titles? Hell, give them some single titles as well. How fun would it be if between the three of them they were holding Seth Rollins as the world champion of some kind, maybe not John Cena, maybe he beats Jey Uso, and then Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, maybe they capture some tag titles. That'd be kind of fun. They grab some tag titles, and they also, just grab the U.S. and the Intercontinental while you're at it, right? Maybe they do something like that at some point in the future. Maybe progressively, are doing that sort of thing. But hell, just give them the tag titles and maybe have Seth beat Jey Uso. That'd be fine with me. I think it'd be fun. I think overall, they're in a good spot. Do they need a fourth man? They don't need a fourth man. And you can say Paul Heyman is not a wrestler. He's a manager. I don't know who they would get as a fourth man, honestly. Omos is definitely feels like a group guy to me. He would be fine right there. He's a big monster guy. They could probably help him a lot. Just kind of like I feel like AJ Styles helped him a lot when they were like a bit of a tag team for a little while. I think that worked out great for Omos, right? Braun Strowman, even though he's gone, he would have been good. I'm sure there's some people in NXT they could call up. Maybe not another big monster. If they want to go that route, maybe bring somebody else up. I'm sure there's like 100 people. I mean, there's a lot of people kind of, like Carmelo Hayes. He's just kind of, I don't know, what's he doing right now? He's doing something like, was he doing something with The Miz or something? Just turn him heel. Just turn him heel, put him with him, it'd be fine. It'd be just fine. I don't know, but overall, I think this group, I think it's a great spot. Saturday Night's main event overall, a lot of commercials. It's not that great. It's just in my opinion, it's like a house show type of thing. Stuff, or maybe even like, a decent episode of like Raw or SmackDown, right? Stuff matters. You may actually have some blow off stuff. I mean, look like this was match show blow off stuff, and you have people, debuting, doing their thing. I mean, felt like a much lower level pay-per-view type of thing. But really what ruins it is all the commercials. For sure. It's hard to watch all those commercials. Jeez Louise, like calm down with those commercials. But anyway, Bronson Reed, I think he's doing great. I think he's doing, him and Jeff Cobb are like freaking monsters. Jeff Cobb's like a little Tasmanian devil monster, but Bronson Reed, he's a freaking monster right now. I mean, yeah, there's some stables right now that are, like American Alpha. You got your White Six. I guess Karrion Kross doesn't have a stable no more. they took 3 of his people away. So, I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of stables right now. So, I mean, maybe have that Wide Six, or they are meant to, it looks like they're going to have to tag title stuff. Hell, throw Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed there. Actually do not, because then, sadly, again, the Wide Six would just be buried, kind of made useless. Don't do that. Take back what I just said. That's silly. You know what? Don't do that. Gosh, that'd be bad. Yeah, and I know, I'm fully aware, you have Raw and SmackDown rostered it doesn't matter. So the people can just jump wherever they want. They can be on it, both shows or no shows, whatever they feel like doing. It literally doesn't matter nowadays. They just put them where they need them. Yeah, but Bronson Reed, it's a big thumbs up from me.
Holla if you hear me. He's the big booty daddy in the ring. Flexing muscles cause he's the hookup. His maths is wild. Holla if you hear me. Scott Steiner's gonna beat you up if you're fat. Holler if you hear